But that's the thing. You just commented, it creates a level of fear, but the fear is arising because of not seeing the nature of what is.
Yes.
So when you see the nature of what is, health is actually a whole ecosystem. Health is a whole ecosystem.
Did you say eco or ecosystem? Sorry.
Eco, not ego. Yeah. Health is a whole ecosystem. So the single human is in itself an ecosystem, and the human's health is absolutely intricately connected to the ecosystem of the community, the planet, the cosmos. Health is a whole ecosystem. Now, if we look at a whole ecosystem, let's just consider a forest. You will see that there are parasites, there are butterflies, there's rain, there's sunshine, there's dry days, there's cold days, there's hot days, there's fungus, there's mold, there's rotting, there's blooming, blossoming. There's everything going on, right? And that forest is healthy as. It's whole, it's doing its thing. So there's this false notion that health means we should somehow get away from having a virus for a moment, or getting the flu one season or the next, or that somehow we're meant to eradicate every single biological condition that arises. This is just the biggest load of nonsense out. The very fact that we're afraid of the function of viruses within our ecosystem and within the balance of the whole causes us to actually perpetuate a state that is imbalanced. And it's like we're constantly chasing, trying to fix one little thing and change it. And so because we try and fix and change one thing or resist it or reject that, we actually have to then change and fix and reject 3 other things. And then we have to change and reject and fix a dozen other things and so on and so on. And it becomes a bigger and bigger and bigger juggle. Whereas if we just come back to the fundamental nature of ourself and we accept it as it is and we live consciously present with it, we then find the balance of our part of living in harmony with it. We understand the fundamentals then. What's the cause of human well-being? Good, clean food, good, clean air, good, clean water, being connected with nature, sufficient rest, and being in communion, being aware of our connectedness with all. That's it. Very simple fundamentals to human health and well-being. And if we have all of those actually intact and we're nurtured and provided the awareness, the insight of being present, being consciously aware, then we have good mental health. If we have good mental health, we actually choose all of the things that are naturally in harmony and healthy for our human beingness. This is one whole circle. But it all begins with, what's the point I made? It all begins with seeing and accepting existence as it is. That is at the root of recognizing the peace within everything. That's at the root of it. And for us to see ourself and existence as it is, we must be engaged in presence. We must be reconnected to our conscious self. And that's not so complicated. You can't think it into happening. You can't do it into happening. You can only surrender into it right here, right now. That's it.